Yo, this is your boy C Brown coming to you live on that Dunkin On Sports, man. And you know what time it is. You know the game dropped on the 15th. That was Friday. And I'm bringing you this live/2K review. This ain't about no bashing. I'm just giving you my true, honest tunnel vision on the whole situation. Yeah. So let's get into it. First things first, I think this is a rebuild for both brands. 2K, we knew the rebuild was coming in the last 3 years or so. We knew the rebuildation, if that's a word. Don't judge me. But they added in Pro-Am. Then last year they added in the duo, the dynamic duo, where you could, get Michael B. Jordan involved with you and stuff, and then you could control him as well. This year was the more aggressive rebuild, if I could say that. And that's where they brought in the neighborhood, and they've been implementing all these new things that they've been doing this year. I think it was too quick, too soon, seeing that games get turned around every year. There's always a new game. So in that fact, you gotta applaud Live, because Live took a year off, dog. They might not have planned it in the long run to take a year off, but I think it was beneficial in their behalf to take a year off. But what I'm saying is, it's like the 2K, they always got some like astronomical, out of this world type of new reamp of, reamping basketball games and sports games in general. They always got great ideas, but like it all comes down to, you gotta fix the bugs, you gotta fix the servers. They worry about the ceiling, but they never worry about the ground. And I know that's a real deep fact to bring to you, but pay attention to it. Like, they always bring you spectacular graphics, and they give you, a great, ambience of like basketball in the feel of it. But this game is too much. It's rushed, man. They should have took a year or two off, or they should have slowly implemented some of these things into the game. We knew it was coming because they started getting you cribs, and you started having endorsements where you took pictures with people, but you wouldn't actually go to these endorsements. We knew the neighborhood was coming. We just didn't know it was going to get shoved in so quick. Like last year, depending on how you played, or your game wasn't defective or buggy, or you were part of the glitches, you got these cribs and these different cribs and stuff like that, and you got to play in them. So we knew the neighborhood was coming. We just didn't know it was going to come this fast. This definitely should have been flushed out amongst years. Like, one year bring in the neighborhood, next year add some stuff to the neighborhood, and add some stuff to the parks, and add stuff like to the neighborhood. Like, don't just give us the neighborhood, give us the stores, do the endorsements, Like, they just slam so many new things on top of it. I think they've diminished my career so much. It's like, it's basically my park. It's like, you know how like NBA Live, you got the league, you got the streets, you got the Pro-Am, you got, live run where you can play amongst, friends or humans, or, play against other humans out there in the world, play against the computer, and then you got the live events. It's broken down. 2K shoved it all in one box and was like, yo, you gotta play, you gotta do the neighborhood to become the best player. And that's not the case in Live. Live, you have a choice. Play the league, play the streets, play, recreational or online, or casual, whatever the case may be. Like, you're not forced to do my career. And I mean, it's not bad, but what I'm saying is 2K, they should have took more time to usher in this neighborhood situation, because it looks sweet, it looks great, it looks awesome, but I think it's just rushed. It was rushed in. Also, another thing that they lost in the midst of them rushing, the story this year has been horrible. And I've liked the stories that they've had in the past, the last 2-3 years or whatever, but a lot of people didn't like them. But I know it's a clear across the boards. Everybody hates the story this year. Like, they really hate it. And it was, you can tell that it was rushed, and there wasn't no thought into it, because the dude's name is DJ. Like, how regular can you be? You gave this man a 2-letter name, like, DJ, really? And then you gave him this sidekick friend that doesn't really need to be in the story, or really not important. Like, as people can say, or much crying they can do, that Spike Lee story, his sidekick or his homeboy, you loved him or hated him, but when he died in that joint, you felt something. I don't care if you hated the story mode or not. You felt some type of way. Just like when Michael B. Jordan and Denver was in the other game. You hated or loved him, but you still, you cared. Like, you cared what happened to him in the story mode. You had to make the decision if you wanted to be traded with Michael B. Jordan or without him. This friend that he has, DJ he has in this game, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even the agent that he has, you don't care about this person. Like, in the other games, you cared about your agent. You didn't want to disrespect him. Even, it's like you cared. And they didn't give you that fact to care about the story. Now it's just like, yo, I'm going out here grinding. I'm going to grind hard. Yeah, okay, it seems like they took away, you don't have to spend your whole life savings on VC. And I like that fact. But still in that fact, it's like, yo, you still got to pay for VC for the simple fact that it's like, if you want cool clothes or you want a sweet haircut or you want to get a skateboard or ride a bike in your neighborhood, you're going to have to call for a VC for this joint. So it's like, you might not need VC to boost your character, but you're definitely going to have to do something to become, this cool GTA/Sims character in your neighborhood. If not, you're just going to be a basic dude just running around with regular clothes on, chilling with your friends or chilling in somebody's neighborhood or chilling in your neighborhood. I mean, like I said, it's a very fun, thing to get into. And I think it's going to be sweet down the line, but I think it was too much ushered in at one time with them not taking a break, without them, testing some of this out. Like, are they bringing back the dynamic duo? I haven't played the game. That's why I asked these questions. Are they bringing back the dynamic duo? Are they bringing the games, the Park After Dark? Are they bringing all this stuff back? It's just sweet. I love it. I love both of them. This year, I don't think they're competing. I think that both of them are knowing that they're both a staple in the basketball community. And they both have their own lane. And they both have their own audiences. So I don't believe they're debating or fighting anymore for the top spot. I think that they're just like, hey, you do you and we do us. And they're doing a great job, because if you're a Live fan and you've had respect for Live, you're still rocking with them, with their flaws, with their goods, the ups, their downs. Because they definitely put out a great product this year. You can't complain. You can't compare them to 2K because they're not in the same realm. No, they don't have the graphics, and no, they don't have all the support. But if you want to look at it, if you want me to bring it home and give it to you right on your couch, it's just like the NBA, the D League, and the Women's League. Everybody cares about the NBA. All the money comes in, all the revenue, the seating, buying tickets, promotions, events, all that stuff. Like, NBA gets mad love. G League doesn't. Neither does Women's NBA. There's a lot of great women's basketball players. And some of them women are better than the players that are riding the pine or riding the bench in the NBA. But they don't get the recognition. They don't get the TV commercials. They don't get the ticket sales, and they don't get all the glitter and the glam that the NBA gets. And that's what I'm saying. If 2K and Live both got the same amount of attention, and I mean sponsorship, commercials, YouTube love, just everything, all the money, all the players willing to be like, yo, let me come out to your mocap and let me do motion capture and let me, do this, let me do that. If they both had the equal same, love and attention, from the devs to the person that cuts off the lights at night, if they both had the same type of attraction and the same everything, I think they will both be a respectable video game. I think both of them will be great. Like I said, man, it's just they're in their own lanes, and they're establishing themselves as juggernauts in their own lanes, man. Like, prime example, Live, I've been playing that junk like crazy since it came out, and I haven't even played the league or the Pro-Am League yet, because I've had so much fun playing the live events and playing Live Run with, friends and people that I've been meeting. It's just been so interesting and so engaging that, yes, it was a learning curve, because I've been going hard for 2K. I've been going hard for 2K since, NBA Live crapped out in 2010? I've been going hard for 2K, so I was like, I can honestly say and sit in between and ride the fence on both of them, because both of them have their flaws and both of them have their, their ups. Both of them have their pros and their cons. I mean, it all depends on what you want to spend your money on. And obviously, once again, Live made it, worth my pocket. Like, I'm a regular human being. I'm not famous. I'm not rich, but they made a game $40. Why would I pay $60 for 2K and then buy VC. So then that tab is going to be somewhere roughly from 60 to 200, depending on how much VC I wanted to throw in my character, where I can just put the money into live, $40, and then just play casually and still get the same progression and the same fun that I would get out of 2K with the less money. It's just economically just smart on their behalf. But I'm just saying, I don't know what your taste is, what your game is, what you like to play, but both of them are great games. If you have the money, go ahead and get both of them. The cheaper live is no longer cheap. It was only a pre-order, pre-order deal, or what's the word I'm looking for? It was only a pre-order, you know what I'm saying. I can't think of the word. The word done lost me right now, but it was only a short, limited time thing where it was only $40. But definitely go pick up both copies of the game if you can. If not, just pick the game that you want to pick. A lot of people have been having complaints about both games, so I mean, it's not like both of these are unscathed or untouched or overpolished or unpolished. They're both two great games. I hope y'all appreciate it, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. This is all the news I got for you right now, but I'm definitely about to cut this camera off and play some live. But it's been awesome. I appreciate y'all. And 2K to live, both keep pushing, man. Keep pushing the envelope for your respective brands. Don't compete each other, man. It's no reason to compete. Let's just have beautiful, awesome basketball games. Because back in the day, there wasn't no competition. You would just pick up a game and play. Like, everything is supposed to be different. Every game is not supposed to be the same, because if live was the same as 2K, nobody would buy live, or they wouldn't buy 2K because they'd be the same video game. It wouldn't be any discussion, man. Let us all get our bread out here. So yeah, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. Hit me up out there in these streets. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Live. Thank you for 2K for giving us another great year of a video game that is basketball. Peace.